Hey, Train with Filter members, what's up, y'all? You may notice a little bit of a different setup today with Train with Kelsey. We are reorganizing the office to make Train with Kelsey just a little bit. So I have just a little bit more space, but also the goal is that we'll have a TV mounted up here in the next couple of weeks for y'all. And what that will be is where the workout's going to be displayed. So you're actually going to be able to see it the entire time throughout the workout. So lots of exciting things coming. Without further ado, though, we have a leg day that we need to get underway. So let's go ahead and let's get started with a warm-up, all right? Today, we have trisets, which just means we are going to be doing 3 exercises in a row, and then we're going to likely complete that block again, switch it to a high knee, before we go on to the next one. So you're going to take plenty of time to warm these legs up. Let's take a wide stance all the way down, all the way back up. There we go. Good. Keep that wide stance again, really focusing here on what you feel on the inside of the legs as well as the back of the legs. Drop the hands down then, and let's move side to side. Great, let's take it a step farther into a low lunge. So sit into that low lunge, over to that other side. Great. And you know these legs are going to work. You know they're going to get a lot of time under tension. So we really want to stretch them out. Great job. And then from here, come on up. Let's take a few hip openers. Let's spend some nice time opening and closing those hips. Great, other side. Again, just kind of focus on how these hips feel. If you ever feel like, man, I'm still really, really tight and I need a little bit of extra time for a warm-up, go ahead, pause it. Take that extra time, no problem with that. Good, let's stagger the stance. Toe is up, scoop down towards that hamstring. Other side, back and forth. Good, now toe down. Let's maintain the same thing, but here you're reaching just a little bit deeper into those hands. Great job. Stretching out that back a little bit. Let's take some trunk twists, side to side. Awesome. Left arm across the chest, and let's stay on that side. Left and left. There we go. Good, over to the right side. Good, then up over the head. Let's stretch that out. Other way. Great job. Then let's just roll that neck around just a little bit. Again, be gentle with it. Don't want to do too much. All right, team. Let's go ahead and let us grab our dumbbells, and we are going to get started with our first tricep, okay? So our first tricep is a wide stance squat. I'm going to show you that. We're going to keep the dumbbell down between our feet. Then we've got an RDL with a pulse, and then we're going to do a stagger squat. So these triceps, we're going to finish an exercise, right to the next one. Finish an exercise, right to the next one. So you're not going to have a ton of time to sit in between, which is perfectly okay. So this wide stance squat, feet out at 45 degrees, dumbbell is down. Go down and get the dumbbell, up and down, up and down. Here, from the side, I am getting low. My butt is getting low. I'm squeezing at the top, okay? Then we've got RDL pulses. What do those look like? A regular RDL, we're gonna add a little pulse at the bottom. So from here, shoot the hips back, pulse, and then back up. So here, pulse, all the way back up. Then we've got a stagger squat. Stagger the feet. Dumbbells on the right shoulder. Sitting down, sitting up. Down, up. 10 on each side, okay? So that's our first block and what it's going to look like. So grab your weights. Grab the weights that you're comfortable with. You're gonna see me take a 25 for these wide squats, but you utilize a 15 for the RDLs as well as those staggered squats, okay? 10 reps each exercise. We're gonna get right to it. You've got about 15 seconds before we get started. So getting those weights ready to go. All right, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, let's start with those wide squats. Nice and slow. Again, squeeze the glutes on the way up, okay? That's how we get the most out of this exercise. Good, if you're with me, that was 7. 8. Good, squeeze, team, come on. And 10, nice. Good, good, good. Getting ready for that RDL pulse. Big weight goes down, other weights are picked up. Go to about your ankles, come up to about mid-shin, back down all the way up as 1, okay? Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Here, pulse, back up, there we go. Nice. Good. Again, from the side, watch my back, it's perfectly straight. We're getting none of this, right? No. Back is straight. Belly is in tight, suck that core in tight. And 10. Great job. Setting those down. Getting ready to pick up your weight for stagger squats. Again, from the side, this is what I look like. Front foot is down, back foot is elevated. Sit down, all the way back up. That's what you want to focus on. Depth here, okay? 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Everybody, let's start on that right shoulder. Weight is up. Stagger the feet. If you need to hold on to it with both hands, perfectly fine. 3, 2, and 1. Stagger. Let's go down and up. 2, good. 3, nice. There's those quads. Yeah. Good, and 10. As soon as you finish those, shake out the legs a little bit, rack it up, right to the other side. You know what to expect. Right foot is down, left foot is elevated. 3, 2, and 1. Down, and up we go. As soon as you get to 10, now you can set that dumbbell down and grab a drink of water. It's perfectly fine. First tricep is done. Great job. We're gonna take about a minute to rest and recover. So with these triceps, again, especially with legs, remember, our legs are so much stronger than our upper body. Your legs are weight bearing. They carry your weight all day long. Your arms do not, right? So naturally, your legs can lift more. So we should challenge them. I want you to find one of your heaviest dumbbells you have for these 45-degree stance squats. Trust me, you can do it. But one of the biggest mistakes I see people make is when we do a heavy squat like that, we're leaning instead of getting that butt down. Think butt to the ground as low as you can and back up. That's what's making you feel like you can lift that weight. If you're doing this RDL type of thing, a wide stance, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, my back can't handle this, right? Because you're not lifting with your legs. So let's make sure that we've got that stance. We've got that comfortable weight. We've got a challenging weight. Get down, really drive, squeeze that booty to the top. Same block as last time. Here we go. Wide stance in 3, 2, and 1. That was a full minute of rest. We're ready to rock. Good. Squeeze, team. Butt goes down. Squeeze it on up. Well done. Second block's gonna go a little bit faster because you know what to expect. Grabbing those RDLs, moving into that RDL pulse. Hips shoot back, core stays tight. 3, 2, 10 of them, come on. Everything today is about 10 reps, okay? So if you're thinking, uh-oh, was it 12, was it 15, was it 8? No, it's 10, it's gonna stay 10. Great, good, keep it working. Down and up, down, great. Woo! Nicely done, team. That was the RDL pulse. Getting ready for that stagger squat. Back foot is elevated, same side as the weight. If you try to do it opposite, you're gonna feel really weird, okay? I'm gonna give you the permission, as soon as you finish 10 on one side, 10 right on the other side. Burn those quads out. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Again, shake out your legs a little bit between. Get right after it. There it is. Woo! That's how we do it, y'all. As you finish up that block, water up. So we're making really good time. We're gonna bring that heart rate down. Really important here on leg day. You're gonna want to lean over like that, right? And then keep the chest open, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep that breath moving, keep everything flowing. It's gonna be so important, okay? Really filling those lungs, that's what we want to see. We're gonna switch up exercises in this second block, okay? So, moving your weights off to the side so we can make room for our next exercises. We have kettlebell swings or dumbbell swings, whatever you have is fine. We've got a 3-weight calf raise. I'm gonna show you that. We've got a side lunge, stationary to the right and then to the left. So I'm gonna show you with the kettlebell and I'm gonna show you with the dumbbell. So I have a kettlebell, so I'm gonna use this, but for here, we're swinging up, back, up, back, up. If you've got a dumbbell, just grab the butt of the dumbbell, hanging onto it, swing, back, no problem, okay? So cruise with a kettlebell or a dumbbell. 3-weight calf raises, picking up a weight, 10 reps. Our feet are gonna be forward. 10 reps, our feet are going to be turned out. And 10 reps, our feet are going to be turned in. This goes 10, 10, 10. So it's not like we do 10 straight and then we rest and do another round and then we go 10 out. It's 10 straight, 10 out, 10 in. That's how it's gonna rock, okay? And then our last one, side lunge stationary. What I basically mean by that is our stance is gonna be wide the whole time. We're gonna lunge to the left, back up. Lunge to the left, back up. As my feet stay wide. So we're just not resetting every time. We're doing that to save time, okay? That's our whole goal, is 10 on the right, 10 on the left, but we stay in that wide stance, okay? Grab that kettlebell or that dumbbell. Let's get ready for 10 swings. In 3, 2, and 1, let's go. Great job. Nice. 3-weight calf raises. The whole goal is to get the heart rate up, bring it back down with an exercise. Holding that weight. 10 to the front to start. In 3, 2, let's go. Up and down. I want you to squeeze. I don't want to see this. That is not quality reps. Up and down, up and down. If you need to hang on to something, that's perfectly fine. Don't cheat yourself reps here. Get the full contraction, up and down. If you need to ditch the weight and not hold on to a weight, that's fine. Once you get 10, shake it out quick. Toes are turned out. Let's go. 10 of these. Great. Shake it out. Last one here. Toes are turned in. You're walking like a little ducky. And up. There we go. Quality reps. Squeeze. Squeeze. 8. And 10. Woo! Great. If you've got a little calf stretch board or a wall, you want to stretch those calves out a little bit. That's fine. Make it a little bit tight. No problem. That's a triple threat, those calf raises, right? All right, getting ready for that side lunge. Again, feet stay wide. So this is kind of like our warm-up. When we go down and we come up, you should be at least that wide because we are sitting over to the side, returning neutral. Sit, return neutral. Just like that, okay? 10 on your left, 10 on your right. I'm going to start with my left. You can start with whatever one you want, but as soon as you finish, shake them out a little bit over to the other side, okay? 3, 2, let's go. This other hand can just be on that knee for support, on the hip for support, so you engage that core. But here's what I don't want to see. No pushing off that knee, okay? Just let it hang out there. It's just a touch point. Again, as soon as you hit 10, regroup, switch hands, over to the other side. And 10. Woo! If you're still finishing up, that's A-okay. Take that time. It's called a stationary lunge because we're not actively working into that lunge, right? Again, saves a little bit of time for us, but also really keeps the tension into the glute and into that hamstring. That's where we want to see that, okay? Do me a favor, team, roll out your ankles just a little bit. Believe it or not, it's going to help stretch out those calves a little bit, okay? I know they're tight. Good, other side. We're going to take about 30 more seconds. We're going to get right back to it. Same block, okay? Kettlebell swings, 3-way calf raise, side lunge with that stationary going over to the side and back up. You can kind of think of it like a pulse, like we're going in and out of it. We're just not staying in it. So, great time to assess. Can you pick up a heavier weight for those dumbbell swings or kettlebell swings? It's only 10, okay? I know you can. Really focusing on that hip hinge and drive the glutes through. You want to get triple extension, hips, knees, and ankles as we pop through that, okay? Again, calf raises, can you pick up a heavier weight? Can you maybe go without support this time? Only one hand of support instead of 2. That's a great measure of progress. Let's get after it, y'all. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Swing it up, come on. Again, 10 of those. There we go, we're catching a rhythm now. I love to see it. 3-way calf raises. Dumbbells are up. I like to hold them just at my hips. Let's start with the toes in this time, then toes out, toes forward. We're gonna switch it up a little bit, okay? Toes in, everybody, here we go. 3, 2, pick it up. Good, squeeze. As soon as you get 10 there, feet turned out, here we go. So the calf has actually 2 muscles, okay? The gastroc, medius, and the soleus. We actually have to switch the way the feet are positioned to target both of the calf muscles, okay? So if you've only ever done calf raises and your toes are forward, you're missing out on the gains, all right? Great. As soon as you finish 10, shake it out a little bit. Toes are forward now, up and down. So traditionally, this is how people do calf raises, right? Nothing wrong with that, but if we switch that ankle a little bit, you sometimes will feel it up in your hamstring, up into your booty, working so many more parts of the posterior chain than just one, right? That's what we want. Good, finishing out your 10 here. There it is. Again, I know those calves are feeling it. Toe up and stretch them out a little bit. You can do another one of those hamstring sweeps if you want. That's fine. Not too long though, because we've got that wide stance with that stationary lunge, okay? So do me a favor. Get your feet wide, but try to keep them pointed forwards, okay? This isn't like a squat where we want them out. We want them pointed forward as we go into that lunge and back out. Again, the hand is just along for the ride. Opposite hand, opposite leg. This can keep the weight on the inside of your knee. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. And up. Nice. Bellies are in tight. Cores are in tight here, okay? It's more of a hip back motion than a lean forward motion, right? No lean forward. Sit the hip back. There we go. Awesome. Good. Over to the other side and in. Great job, team 10, each way. Awesome. Grab a drink of water. Even though that move is over, I'm going to show you the biggest mistake that people make, okay? So again, I was talking about leaning versus sitting back. You want to picture a bar stool behind your butt, and you're trying to find where to sit on, okay? So here's the right way. Stick that butt back and up. Here's the wrong way. Chest comes forward, right? We want the butt back and up. That's how we get the outside of that glute to work and the inside of the leg. If we're bending forward, the low back takes all of that, and we don't get the most effective exercise. So, no bending, but let's go backwards, all right? Our next exercise, 2 of them are going to be down on the ground. So, if you have a mat handy or close, grab a mat, put it down. If your mat's already down, no problem. But this one, we've got a glute bridge with a march right and a march left. And then we have a wide stance glute bridge. So we're going to be down here for 2 different times, okay? The first one, you probably aren't going to want weight unless you feel very advanced with your glute bridges, okay? Because from here, when we are down, it's going to look like this. Lift, left, right, back down. So lift the hips, march right, march left, back down. Each march is 1, okay? Our second one is probably where you can pick up that heavy weight that you're typically used to, but it's a wide stance glute bridge. Normally we're right about here at shoulder width, wide. From here, same thing, hips drive up and down, up and down. That's the one where you can use that weight, and I'm okay with that. I prefer for the march, again, unless you're advanced, just keep without the weight, so we really keep that core in tight, okay? So lift, march right, march left is 1. We've got 10 of them, team. Let's attack it. 3, 2, and 1. Lift, march, march. Good. The goal here is to keep the hips as high as possible throughout that march, right? We don't want to be right here. No, 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 no. Get those hips up, then march. There it is. There we go, a little bit different today. Working that core, working those deep hip flexors. Good, nice and slow. Lift, drive, drive. There it is. Awesome. Again, 10 of those. There we go. Now grab that big dumbbell, okay, that big heavy dumbbell. Set it on those hips. Wide stance. So bring the heels just wider than the butt and turn the toes out just a little bit. You really need to drive your heels into the ground here as you lift up to lift the hips as high as you can. You have 10 of them. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Come on. Last block here, team. Yes, we have to do it 2 times through, and then we're going to have the challenge finisher. But you are almost done. You're doing great. Squeeze. There it is. Great. Again, real good booty burner. We should be feeling it in the sides of the booty, the main part of our booty. That's what we want. Nicely done. Good. Standing up on your feet for the last one. Again, our first superset was down. Last superset is up. This is called a goblet squat. A goblet means like we're going to hold like a goblet, okay? So we're going to hold the butt of the dumbbell, the top butt of the dumbbell, as we sit down and up. So it looks like this. Dumbbells at the chest. Sitting down, sitting up from the side. Hips are shooting back as I'm sitting up. What's not happening here? I'm not breaking at my knees, so then I can't squat. No. Hips back, right down, up, down, up. Again, keep that dumbbell at the chest, nice and tight. Shoot your hips back. Keep your core tight. Get your booty to the ground. 10 of them. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Good. 10 of those, y'all. Great. Nice. Bring that heart rate down a little bit. We're going to take some rest before we go back through that block again, okay? So when we hit that glute bridge with a march, again, you glute bridge first. Don't try to march before you get the hips up. You want the hips up, then right, left, okay? What that does is it torques the pelvis and it torques the lower core to really make sure we're working on this deep, deep core right here and simultaneously those glutes, okay? So that's what we want to focus on. That's what we're going to do. Another set here. A good tip and a reminder is the closer your feet are to your butt, the easier it is to lift the hips. If they're way out here, your hips don't have anywhere to go, and then you're going to feel like, why is my butt hitting the ground, right? You've got to pull those heels in towards your butt, really lock them in, and you're going to see me hang on to a dumbbell so I don't slide too much with my towel. But then anchor up, left, right, set those hips back down, okay? Heels close to the butt. Let's do it, team. Drive, drive, drive. 3, 2, and 1. Come on. Come on, y'all. Almost done with these. Let's go. Great. There we go. That was much better. A lot of you guys move those heels a lot closer to the butt. It looks good. Back onto the hips. Dumbbell is down. Wide stance. Again, find the outside of your butt. Feet go right wider than that and toes a little bit turned out. I cannot emphasize this enough. Hips towards the ceiling. Squeeze the absolute living heck out of those glutes, okay? Drive them to the ceiling. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. 10 of them. If you're like me, you lost count, probably did 12. It's fine. Nice. Again, standing tall. You can grab a quick drink if you need to, but we've got those goblet squats. So, dumbbell is going to be at the chest. Again, I cannot emphasize this enough. If you're like, why do I feel like I'm hunched forward? It's because your knees are breaking first. Break the booty, break the hips first. Butt goes back, you sit down. I promise your legs are so much stronger than you think, but you gotta work, okay? Here we go. Popping that up. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Nice. 10 of them. If you didn't get water before this round, please grab some. Not too much though, because you still got your finisher, okay? So I shared in our upper body workout that we did earlier this week, right? We had an AMRAP, which was as many rounds as possible for a 2-minute finisher. The person who demonstrates the most amount of improvement from workout 1 to workout 4 in January is going to win a prize. That's not the only workout we're going to have a challenger in. This workout, you have one too, okay? So here in just a minute or so, all out jump squats, as many as you can in 30 seconds. I will say begin, I will say stop. It is your only goal to put your head down and work through those jump squats, okay? Let's go over what a jump squat looks like. So from here, getting the butt down, popping up, butt down, pop up, okay? The only modification I'm going to allow you to take here is here, up to the toes, here, up to the toes. I need you to specify, though, that difference. If you did full-on jump squats, you're going to write in the comments down below, 30-second jump squat, 16 reps, full jump squats, or 30 seconds, 16 modified jump squats, whatever it may be, right? I want you to specify the difference between if you're on your toes or off your toes, because that's going to show improvement throughout this time, okay? So don't worry if you have to take a modification, that's perfectly fine, but our goal is to see you improve, right? Maybe in 2 weeks we do 8 regular and 8 modified. That's improvement, okay? So again, get the booty down, up, as many as you can in 30 seconds. We are getting started in 15 seconds. Get your position, get ready to go. Your only job is to count your own reps. Do not watch me, okay? Here we go. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds. Come on. Halfway through, team. Let's go. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Done. Grab a pen. Write it down right now. Write it down right now. I know you're tired. I know you're tired. Great job. Way to leave it all out there, okay? So again, here's how I would write this down. 30 seconds, 21 regular jump squats. However you would write it down, 30 seconds, 20 modified jump squats. 30 seconds, 15 modified jump squats. Again, remember, it is not you compared to anybody else's number. It's the person that demonstrates the most amount of improvement over those 4 weeks. So put it down in the comments. Let's get a quick stretch in, and you're done with Train with Kelsey. I liked it. We'd love to see it. Feeling good, feeling sweaty. Bend for me, and go ahead and stretch it out. Good, let's walk over to one side. Lunge here. Remember, static stretching, holding these stretches, perfectly fine after a workout. I don't want you doing this before a workout though, okay? Muscles get too tight, they're not warm unless you're doing yoga. Like if you're just doing yoga, that's fine. But if you're gonna go sprint, if you're gonna go run, dynamic everything. Great job. Coming on up. Let's grab that quad. Pull the knee into the chest. Other side. Good. Heel to butt. Other side. Good, then pull that heel into the groin. Good, swap sides. And stretch it out. Good, just a nice forward fold here. Awesome job, team. That's how we do it. That's how we get it done. Thank you for training with Kelsey. Thanks for sweating with me. Thanks for participating in this challenge over the month. I'm really excited to see who improves most from the upper body days to the lower body days. Really incredible opportunities to push yourselves and see what you're made of. I'll see you next week for functional full body, upper body, and another lower body. Have a great rest of your day. We'll talk soon.